What's up, everyone? Welcome to Tuck Notes, Beginner Stock Talk. Tonight, I've got some news to tell you, everyone. I'm gonna let you guys in on some stuff. Do not feel like I've had a weekend yet. So next week we're gonna be having some big announcement of earnings, like we did last week, but this week. All these big tech companies seem to be coupled back to back, week after week, right next to each other for some reason. I don't know why, but you know, it is what it is. And so here's kind of the layout of what we're going to see. On Tuesday, we're going to see Microsoft and Apple. On Wednesday, we're going to have Facebook. On Thursday, we're going to have Apple, Amazon, yeah, and that's it of those ones. But there'll be other ones too. Anyways, that's not the bigger part, but it actually is. There's a thing called a personal consumer expenditure index report, and it's an important indicator of what the Fed is looking when it comes to inflation. So I don't know what this is. As I'm gonna tell everyone, I'm transparent with you guys. When I don't know, I don't know. I'll look it up though. So we're gonna hear this announcement before Friday morning. What the stuff I'm saying right now is important, and it might be good to write down. Just saying. We're gonna have an action-packed week this week. Next week. And you're gonna expect to hear analysts come out and start stating that we're gonna see, X, Y, and Z stock go up, this percentage. But Tesla, we are already having one person saying that it's gonna maybe go from 1,000, 200 to 1,250, $50 move, which is a good move. Any kind of change in these reports of a positivity is gonna just make these stocks go wild. And I kind of have an idea of what they're talking about, but it's that's another video. So what to expect? Price target hikes, price target changes, buy rating changes, a lot of stuff that'll get mixed and changed numbers. So if you just pay attention to what's in front of you and the numbers, then you'll be good. I don't know. I don't want to, that's not advice. That's what I do. Another analyst will be coming out and talking about Tesla's expectations. Another thing is what they'll be looking at is how they can perform in the future. Can they provide a detailed break off of what it's going to look like moving forward, which we've pretty much been given on the TED Talk. So we're going to watch a video with an analyst expressing what he feels when it comes to Tesla's stock after the earnings report. So here we go.
The better. I think we like positions that are complex and tricky to figure out from a valuation perspective. So everything that we heard last night in the call really confirms a lot of the analysis that went into that 91-page report, which obviously I can't get into all 91 pages today, but just the highlight reel, which is we expect 50% compounded growth over the next several years. We expect expanding margins, And we really think that this is very early on in the Tesla story, really only in the first or second inning.
Yeah, so Eric, I'm curious, what do you think of this disconnect between sort of your traditional Wall Street analysts who have been behind this trade for many years and yourself and the ARKs of the world that are, looking to the future? Why do you think that Wall Street isn't, counting the idea of robo-taxis, which Elon Musk said last night, is going to be cheaper per mile than a subsidized bus ticket? Is there just a disbelief that he can actually do it?
Yeah, so I think in general, what I would say is that we consider ourselves outsiders, which really, I think, gives us an advantage. What we've seen historically is on Wall Street, a relatively superficial level of research. I think Wall Street tends to go pretty wide, and our advantage comes on going deep. And so when we own a position, and we want to own positions really for the long term, we need to go super deep into the analysis to find a variant perspective that ultimately is differentiating from Wall Street's perspective. And we love to find these scenarios. I mean, we love to find scenarios where there is a really wide dispersion between our belief of the future and the growth and consensus expectations. And the wider that dispersion, the more arbitrage exists for us to exploit as long-term investors.
Eric, I wonder if you're surprised at, I would argue, maybe the lack of Musk copycats. People who are stealing pages from his playbook, either from a production standpoint or a capital raise standpoint or a marketing, a troll, even Twitter troll standpoint. And if there are some, who would you look to first?
Yeah, I think that what I found shocking, so a colleague and I went down a couple of weeks ago to Austin, Texas, to take a look at the new factory, which is a pretty incredible facility. And one of the more shocking elements to me was not just the scale and some of the core engineering and innovation that's happening there, is that they simply opened it up for everyone to see. And I thought that was such a move of confidence to show some of the most profound, groundbreaking, cutting-edge manufacturing techniques. And Tesla just invited the public in to see it. And I think that speaks to the confidence and the maturity of this business. And ultimately, that factory combined with Giga Berlin, Giga Shanghai, and the expansion of Fremont, we're very early in this growth curve from our perspective.
Right. I also think it's interesting, he gets knocked around a bit for past projections or forecasts that maybe were late, right? Obviously, his robo-taxi prediction is still late. But I wonder if you think at least the street is coming around to the idea that, all right, maybe the date that he gives on a certain target is questionable, but he's going to get it done eventually.
Yeah, to be clear, from our research, we do believe that Tesla will achieve an autonomous robo-taxi network. I think one of the core mistakes that many investors seem to make from my perspective is they disbelieve Elon. And I think that this is an individual who has really cultivated a culture of innovation that exists in all of his firms, not just Tesla, but we see it at SpaceX as well. And so, frankly, when we just go back to our valuation, again, this is all our analysis, our opinion, not financial advice. Our 10x by 2030 valuation assumptions do not include robo-taxi.
And so here you have it, guys. Again, if you like this video, that'd be cool if you push the like button, and maybe if you want to subscribe, push the subscribe button. That really helps the channel out. Now I will go into my technical analysis of what I have been told, and then I will get into what my personal technical analysis is too. Free, without a Patreon account. Alright, Tesla's at $1,005, and it's been holding strong as a support, but we have a lot of volatility happening next week, and so it's gonna get shaky. We're being told this right now. I was told it, I saw it, and then I went, oh my god, I need to go tell everyone else. So now I'm telling everyone else. Like, next week's gonna be kind of gnarly. I remember Elon talking about the cyber or cowboy cyber rodeo, a swinging and dancing thing or something like that. And so I know what he's meaning, and that's by the actual market cycle is going to be looking really crazy. So we can see Tesla going down to 950 or 900. Maybe 800. That was, but maybe not 800 because 900 might be better. That was what I was told. What my personal opinion is I see Tesla potentially at the last minute going to $420. And I don't know how many cents, 69 cents would be funny. But we're gonna go through some loops, and it'll go up. First it'll like drop, and then it'll go up to 1,000, and then it'll go further away from 1,000 and further away, but closer. This Bollinger Band, I swear, you guys, if you follow me or subscribe, whatever, Bollinger Band, Google that and check it out and read about it. It really will be applying to the market cycle and how it will affect us, and when we invest, and what time we invest, and if we have time to sell. So use your the buy price or buy limit, daily buys, buy it within a day, your day trades, use them wisely, because you don't want to get stuck and be in a position where you have it and then it goes down. But here's another thing. I'm sorry for my man. No matter what, Tesla is going to be going up, and it's going to go through the roof, because I see a reversal happening. I mean, no one's talking about it, but it could possibly happen. And you can call me Tucker crazy, or you can call me not crazy. That's your opinion, up to you. But I wouldn't be talking this long in the video if I didn't think I had a feeling about some more severe change than people are estimating. Hope you enjoy the video, and I'll talk to you later. Good night.